It's time to escape. With Super Castlevania IV. Welcome to the latest edition, everybody. This time we're doing our first Super NES game. And we're going to let the intro play for you because it is one of the coolest intros to a video game. Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been consistently thwarted by the Belmont family. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family. But now the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula. With only his whip and courage, he sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. Pretty cool, right? But let's get started with some action. We'll name our dude NES guy. Not really naming a dude, I think we're just putting it on our tombstone. That's a great portent to things to come, isn't it? There's Simon. He's ready to go. So one of my primary goals for this playthrough is to point out all the little things that you might miss when you're rushing through a game. As you can see, there's a skull carved into the mountain back there. So we pick up some hearts, which power our secondary weapons. Crescent moon in the background as the drawbridge slowly rises. My only concern is that this is a timed game, and I want to point out as many details as I can without running out of time. You see the little vines crawl up the spikes there. As if you watch, they continue to climb up as we move along. One of the cool things that the Super Nintendo introduced was the multi-background stuff. See, I can't hit that skeleton while I'm behind this cage. And see, the vines still continue to climb up those bars, which is a nice little touch. goes another little vine there. It's a brilliant early Super Nintendo game. It continued to be one of the best on the system throughout its lifespan, and see what you can do with the whip. You can just swing it around. Lots of control there. Controls are very sharp. You can see the forest in the background there as we walk through these ruins. Little invincibility potion there. Now, I haven't defeated this game in quite a while, so hopefully I'm not too rusty. I did play it extensively though back in the day, so we'll have to see how much muscle memory helps out here. So far so good, I think. So we go down further into the ruins here. You want to make sure you use your weapons, your secondary weapons, to power them up so that you can have more than one on the screen at a time. So you can see I collect a number 2 modifier, which lets me have 2 weapons out at a time now. And once you kill a certain amount of enemies, one of these candles will drop the triple shot so that I can have 3 on the screen at a time. And in the stables now, there's the triple shot. Some spectral horses. There's the moon over there again. Grab some more hearts. Whoops, and there goes the boomerang. You gotta be careful when you grab stuff, because if you grab a new weapon, your old one's gone. You see back there, there's horses in the fields. You got the familiar Medusa head mobs. A signature Castlevania creature. See, there's the horsies, just hanging out back there. Can't really tell if they're skeletal horses or not. They do look a little gaunt. Okay, so we got knives. Probably too late to power them up before the end of the level. Down we go. A little skeleton here. I probably should have killed that. Shoot. I got it. Before it could cause us problems. Alright, and here's the end of stage 1. We'll be riding a spectral, skeletal beast of some kind. Took it out no problem. And took him out no problem. So a pretty lackluster first boss. As we grab the orb to clear the level. No epic pose there. I missed the chance. If you swing your whip at just the right time, you can like freeze frame a heroic whip strike. And I love these little map cutscenes showing you your path. The path you'll be taking through the following level. Looks like we're going through a graveyard here. See tombstones, some sort of weird leaf monsters. Those things try and they come up out of the ground to grab you. You see, when they grab you, you're kind of stuck for a little while. They eventually let go. Or they grab you and they're like, "Well, guess I grabbed you." And they don't really do much else. Okay, looks like we're descending a bit. Got some purple roots of some kind. A spike trap on the ground. Some weird roly, hedgehoggy, porcupine things. They don't really pose a threat. Continuing back upward now. And look, there's the castle up there. Something maybe you might miss if you're just rushing through. Storm clouds up there look really nice. As we continue through this foresty area here. Ouch. Now, I'm not gonna start doing that again. I'm just playing the game. Simon's the one taking the damage. Now it looks like we're in some sort of muddy bank here. You can still see the forest in the background. Oh, did it again. I'm not a fan of the time clock, really. All it does is stop the enemies for a little while. And if you step in this stuff, you don't die right away. You have a chance to get out of it. There we go. There's a boomerang. I really like the boomerang. Now, back up to the cloud line. Kill that bird before he can cause any trouble. There's a neat little rickety old bridge. This one actually moves as you walk on it, and when you jump, the little ropes on the side react. Gain an extra life by killing that bird. Continue down. Alright, and it looks like we got some kind of boss here. Probably the easiest boss in the game, the Medusa. And we move on. So this level has a boss in the middle instead of the end. Aw, man, there goes my boomerang again. Well, the axe is okay. It's very useful against those guys, at least. Just takes them out like they're nothing. We got the water that actually pushes you backwards as we continue farther into the depths, and now it pushes us forward. I like these little pools here in the background. Careful with those spikes. You see the little bubbles at my feet. There's our boomerang again. More hands trying to grab us. You see these little streams of water pouring from above. should be the end of the level. Onward to stage 3. Looks like we're going up a cavern and a waterfall to a boss at the end. Pretty cavern with dripping water. Probably from the aqueduct system we were walking through last level. I suppose we're now underneath it. Some big rock golem dudes. Let's try and get some hits in with the boomerang so we can try and power it up. There we go. This part can get a little tricky at times. There's some kind of tricky jumps in here. And some extra goodies if you can make some of the jumps. Well, we didn't exactly want that, did we? Oh well. We'll make the best of it. Let's see. There's a secret pathway here. Ah, and we got our boomerang right back. Big pork chop there. A bunch of money. The music is very soothing. I don't think you can even argue that this game has some of the best video game music there is. Yeah, this should power up this boomerang pretty nicely. Quite effective against these guys. There we go. Got some money. Avoid the spike traps here. We got some falling stalactites. Let our boomerang do the work here. On to the next section. Looks like we've found the waterfall. No turning back now. Just listen to the peaceful serenity of the music. Some sort of shrine here. Not sure what those are supposed to be. They look kind of weird. On to the next section. More water. Fish dudes. I'm gonna wait here for a little while we wait for the ruins to collapse a bit. These things don't like being stood on. Got a crying eyeball here. These things don't look too friendly. Gives a whole bunch of hearts. I'm only avoiding a lot of these candles because I'm not sure if there's weapons in them. And I don't want to lose my fully upgraded boomerang. And I'm pretty good on hearts, see? So I'm just being careful at this point not to lose my boomerang. This is a pretty difficult part of the level if I recall. These things don't hit hard, but if they hit you, they can knock you off the edge. Ooh, like that. I probably should have been more careful there. Now I gotta power up my whip again, and I lost my boomerang. Wait for the place to fall apart. There's a boomerang. Cruise along here. Ouch. That thing's just too hard to hit with the boomerang, so we're not going to be able to get it powered up there. There we go. Fully upgrade the whip. Get most of our health back. Let's try this again, shall we? I think we're all right now. At least for that part. Stage 3 is one of the longer levels in the game. Jumping here. Gotcha. Upward we go. Onward and upward. Let's wait until we're on the other side. Wow, that was silly of me. Well, at least it started us up here. Not sure what I was thinking there. Oh, come on. Got an axe, which is better than nothing. Upwards as the water turns on. Got our whip up fully upgraded now. Wow. I'm having trouble with that jump. Like I said, it's been a little while. I hate to make excuses. But people don't play Castlevania games because they're easy. Making our way back up. There we go. Kill this guy from the other side. Clearly doesn't know I'm here. And he drops a whole bunch of hearts that I couldn't use anyways. And have some pesky bats giving me a hard time. Grab some food. I don't have a secondary weapon. Could be an issue. Hopefully isn't. And we got trouble. This guy's really easy if you have a boomerang, or even a knife really helps. We have neither. We have to do this the hard way here. Come on now. Ouch. Don't fall off. Pretty much we just want to keep this up. Because if we get hit, we should be able to fall back on the space behind us. Should be okay now. It's just a matter of being able to hit the thing. I don't think he can really hit us. There we go. And there's the epic whip pose right there. Alright, we're through stage 3, and I think that's going to do it for our first episode with Castlevania 4. I hope you enjoyed following along with me, and next time we'll go to stage 4. Good night.